Get ready for the news that shapes our world right now. We start with a vital story from Yonder Radio, where reporter Madeline de Figueiredo dives deep into how virtual mental health practitioners are stepping up to provide critical crisis care for rural residents in South Dakota, working hand in hand with law enforcement during emergencies. This is a look at how modern technology is bridging the gap in remote communities, offering immediate support when it matters most.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we shift gears to a look at innovation and industry expansion. We examine the massive investment happening as Singapore leverages its flexibility to commit $1 billion toward AI and data center gear in Mexico, a move that signals a major shift in global technology infrastructure and regional business opportunities. We break down what this massive investment means for Latin America's booming tech sector and the thousands of projects on the horizon. Now, we turn our attention to the growing environmental impact of technology. As Earth Day approaches, we investigate the data center boom in Loudoun County, Virginia, where Payman Deganian and Kelvin Fong are researching the serious climate change mitigation efforts needed. They are examining how this data center capital faces soaring electricity demands, the reliance on fossil fuels, and the strain these massive cooling systems place on local water resources. And finally, we look at the economic fallout. We dive into the opinions surrounding the surge in data centers, specifically focusing on Gino Faciana and his company, Pleasant Valley Corp., as they target the Huntington Tower in Ohio, and discuss the urgent need for Ohio communities to protect their residents and control these escalating costs. Don't miss this full rundown of the biggest stories shaping our country. Stay with us. Yonder Radio this week delivers a diverse array of stories focusing on rural life, technology, and cultural shifts across the nation. A leading feature is a report on virtual mental health practitioners providing critical crisis care to residents in South Dakota, detailing their collaboration with law enforcement to intervene during emergencies. The broadcast also highlights innovative community projects, including blacksmiths in Appalachia who are repurposing modern firearms into tools and art pieces using R-Ray W Tools South. The program continues to explore broader societal themes, with Anya Petrone-Slepian and Susanna Brown discussing environmental anxieties through the lens of alien movies during Earth Day. Meanwhile, Julia Tilton provides an update on ongoing data center development in Southern Virginia. From the Pacific Northwest, listeners receive an update on the return of salmon to the Upper Klamath River following dam removal. Central to the week's programming is the ongoing mission of Reframing Rural. Podcaster Megan Torgerson, the storyteller behind the initiative, is featured, alongside Ilana Newman, in a conversation about succession stories, the fourth season of the podcast, which chronicles 5 Montana farm and ranch families navigating social and environmental challenges while passing down their operations. Yonder Radio is positioned as a free, hour-long show designed to fill programming gaps by offering nuanced, in-depth coverage of the 60 million people in rural America. The show moves beyond breaking news, offering human interest stories from farmers, hunters, and shopkeepers, cultural analysis, and regional music performances. The production, managed by the Center for Rural Strategies, aims to provide accessible, high-quality content to rural broadcasters facing challenges in the current media landscape. As the demand for data centers continues to surge, a critical focus is emerging on the need for Ohio to proactively protect its communities and manage escalating operational costs. This sentiment is highlighted by commentary from Crane's Cleveland Business, which emphasizes the dual challenges posed by this rapid infrastructure growth. In a significant development reflecting this trend, Gino Faciana and his company, Pleasant Valley Corp., are actively targeting the Huntington Tower. This move underscores the intense competition and investment happening within the Ohio data center sector, suggesting a race to secure prime real a state for these increasingly vital technological hubs. Experts and local officials are now keenly watching how this influx of data center development will impact local infrastructure, utility demands, and the broader economic landscape of affected communities. The central debate revolves around balancing the economic benefits of this industry against the necessity of safeguarding community interests and ensuring fiscal responsibility in the face of massive capital expenditure. Singapore's Flex has announced a significant investment of $1 billion into the Mexican AI and data center gear sectors. This strategic move underscores Singapore's growing engagement in Latin American technology markets. The investment signals a deepening commitment to fostering technological infrastructure and innovation within the region. Supporting this expansion is the robust ecosystem in Mexico, which boasts over 11,000 projects across Latin America, supported by more than 24,000 global companies operating in the area and an extensive network of over 83,000 key contacts related to companies and projects. Furthermore, the region offers rich resources for market intelligence, with analysis, reports, news, and interviews available in English, Spanish, and Portuguese, positioning the area as a dynamic hub for international business and technological development. Loudoun County, Virginia, is at the center of a growing environmental and industrial debate as the region's booming data center industry faces scrutiny over its environmental impact. With Earth Day approaching on April 22, attention is shifting toward how local industries contribute to climate action and community health. Payman Deganian and Kelvin Fong are leading research into the climate change mitigation strategies and public health consequences associated with data centers. As the region is dubbed the data center capital of the world, the massive electricity demands of these facilities are frequently met by fossil fuel power plants, leading to significant air and water pollution. Furthermore, the intensive cooling systems required by these data centers place considerable strain on local water resources. The ongoing research by Deganian and Fong is specifically focused on developing mitigation efforts, exploring the integration of renewable energy sources to satisfy data center power needs, and quantifying the resulting improvements in community health. This work provides crucial insights into how one of the fastest expanding sectors can transition toward a more sustainable operational model. The research underscores the potential of community-driven solutions in addressing climate challenges, offering a tangible path forward for the data center industry.